Hi friends, I'm doing a flip through of my latest journal before I put it up on Etsy for sale. This has been a labor of love. It's taken it over a month to create and it's just beautiful. So I'm excited to share it with you guys. This is what I call one of my stuffed journals, which means almost every page has something of interest, of added, of whatever. So I want to start with the cover and the spine. There is a beautiful lace. I do not have, I had built a usually you'll notice in my journals I have like a fiber tassel, but this is so beautiful. It just, any kind of fiber tassel took away. There are 3 pieces that come attached. This matches the closure and you'll see that, so it's just a piece you can take it on or off. This is the chain charm, and this is just an additional little charm. That one does not come off. Now you'll notice there is a mixture of metals. That is intentional. A lot of my pieces had gold and silver together, so I decided to run with it. Particularly this piece right here. I'm very excited to use this charm from my stash. Just has like old, this just reminds me of stuff you would find at the bottom of the sea. Things mermaids would collect. There's a little mermaid here. There's several different fabrics on this cover. This has a silver print, shimmer print on this kind of gray silk. There is a kind of sky blue to turquoise sari underneath. There's this lace here. Then there's this applique lace here that has pearls and gems. Oh, mermaid swinging it from, and then there's this silver like fishnet or silver netting here. So many fabrics. And then there's abalone shell hidden in there. Some metal shell charms, little just crystal charm, a real shell charm. And even that had gold and silver. That was, I found it on a vintage, just some vintage jewelry that had been taken apart. Black pearl, white pearl, this beautiful little shell with some gold and opalescent. It's just so, and another real shell. So just, it has jingle and movement. It's gorgeous. The spine, you guys. Seriously, look at this spine. I mean, that's the spine. Look at this opening. So much. This is the first time I've done this type of closure. Like I said, this closure comes, it matches, but it also has some stuff hanging on it. And it comes completely off. So we're going to set that aside. That's what it looks like from the top. I should have put, here, let's do this for a minute. She's girthy, guys. She's girthy. This is going to be, whoever ends up with this is going to just enjoy her so much. She's so pretty. Of course, she has the book corners. But look at, can you look at that? Look at what she looks like from the side. Like, if she's sitting on your desk, you're not even going to know how to set her. Right, because look at, she's pretty from every angle. Anyways, okay, so let's get into the flip through part. That's what you came for, right? So we're gonna set this aside, and you're gonna see there are so many. This thing comes with so many altar paper clips. We're just gonna start making a pile over here of pieces, okay? Also, like, I don't know if you can see this maybe a little better, but this has mermaid themed stuff. It has a button with armory. It has actually faux ivory turtle, a compass. It even has a skull and crossbones because you know it's a mermaid without some pirate interaction, which you're going to see in here a little bit. I think we're going to call this the Dark Mermaid because it does have a darker theme. It has darker colors. I'm doing a series of mermaids. We're going to have some bright ones come next, but this is the only dark one. So we're going to open her up to page 1. And you're going to see here, there's a pocket right on the inside. Oh, and this tag opens. Lots of writing space. Despite it being full, there's just going to be a lot of writing space. So I'm going to keep this one out so that I can use it to show you all the text spots that are available. Also, when you're writing in this, because there's so much texture and depth, you may want to insert something hard. I often use things like this behind here so that you can write and get that smooth surface. So don't be afraid to write in these. I have a couple little hard tacks like that I use personally. So that's always an option. Here's another text spot. This flip through is going to take a minute, so I hope you have a cup of coffee. Enjoy. You can also watch it on fast forward. Dive deep for the treasure you seek. And some of this stuff, like you'll notice, a lot of these printable things I've used, or scraps, or pieces of book I've cut up, things I've collected. My first junk journal I did 10 years ago, I think, was a mermaid, so I've collected a lot of stuff and I just set it aside because I knew I'd be doing another someday. But anyways, start to say a lot of these printables and stuff have I've gone through and actually hand outlined in glitter and shimmer pens some of the elements, like the stamp, just to give it that added texture. There's some under there, just this beautiful fabric. Here's one of just a free form bow. I would take it out and set it here, but I'm afraid then I won't remember, because the bows coordinate with pages, specific pages, but there's several of these bows through here that come loose. This, you open up, you have some writing space, and it's got some shimmer spray on it. And this says, home should be an anchor, a port in a storm, a refuge, a happy place which to dwell, a place where we are loved and where we can love. Marvin J. Ashton. So, I've got, this is just another writing spot. This is a tuck spot. This pulls out, you can mount pictures. And then you could put here, and this says Mermaid Hair Don't Care. And you can write here about your pictures, whatever. More writing pages. Excuse me. I made a choice. I did not do anything with the writing pages, so you had plenty of room to write. This has a little tag in this text spot. Mermaid Wisdom. Then this opens. And there's a little guy in here. Be a mermaid and make waves. Oh, opens this way. So you can see why it's called stuffed at this point. I'm thinking you're getting the theme. Then this is a text spot. This right here has a little journaling card in there. And then when you flip it over, I try to make it so when you flip it over, the things that stick out match both sides. This has multiple levels you can add. Each one of these has 3, with I've got 2 tags, but there's 3 spots, so you can add your own stuff to these. Every time you see one of these text spots, that's an option. This is a text spot made out of fabric. Again, just a journaling card. It slides in there. And then, of course, everything hangs off the page. That's what gives it that full look. Some blank, but we had to, you know, add a little bling. So this, yeah, this is an altered paper clip. I'm out of the frame. Oh no. So can you see that? That's an altered paper clip. I'm gonna pull this down here. Uh-oh, I hope you've been able to see what I've done so far. All the bows are, all my strings are tied into bows in the center signatures this time. First time I've done that. You could cut them back if you wanted to, but I think they look cute like bows. If you do cut them back, be careful you don't cut that. Or you don't cut the main string. But I think the bows look pretty. I've also used a thinner waxed linen thread this time. A little departure from what I've used in the past, so I thought it was noteworthy. This is just a little journaling card in a pocket. This is the other side of that altered paperclip. Again, we've got 3 places. Beautiful background. The journaling cards match. I feel like if you pulled a journaling card out, you would know where it goes back, but just by the colors where it matches. And of course, this is all deep blues and purples and that sort of thing with hints of green. So it's not like it's not going to match. This is this is stenciling, like a school of fish. And then this comes off here, this little altered paper clip with a ribbon. And this is a pocket. It says, "My mermaid heart can't be tamed." And it's just got a journaling card inside here. I'll put him back on. That doesn't have a flap, but we do have these dies. So, little mermaid dies. Some more pages for journaling. Tried to keep these kind of 2 at a time together so that you'd have some room to like carry on your story if that's how you're using it. And this is a text spot with this is just a piece of paper, but it's beautiful paper that matches. This is a pocket, and it has this beautiful, like, seaweedy looking vine in there. Just beautiful paper. The edges of some of these papers that have silver. Camera's probably not going to pick up on it, but I did find some paper where the edge was silver. It was very pretty. And then again, gold. So it's quite a mixture of the metal colors. And this is, again, a stamp in gold that then I outlined with some more gold. So then this is an altered paper clip. Oh, I'm going to make sure that I don't get hung up on the lace. This is just a freeform paper clip holding just a freeform tag. And this is a text spot here. And then some stenciling. And this little guy can just go right there and hold her in. But technically you can move that wherever you want it. Oh, and I tried something new this time around. I have punched and used grommets and hung these bulb pins throughout the book. This is just beautiful layered papers. And no text spot because this is so fine it would rip. But it's a pretty decoration. This is a text spot. ready for something to be added. This says, write your secrets in the sand and trust them with a mermaid. And this says, every seashell has a story. Getting the theme there. Just a journaling card in this envelope made of coffee dyed tissue paper. Very delicate, very shredded. It's just got a beautiful vibe to it. This is fantastic. It's stamped, then a pocket made, just like 100 layers of stamping. Then there's this grommet with this beautiful piece of finding, all tangled. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's just a beautiful jewelry that matches the color, and it's hanging on a bulb. And it's just really pretty. And it just hangs off to the side. But, I got it in the camera, I think I do. But, yeah, it's just so pretty. And a grommet, and some sari silk, and more stamping. This is a text spot that I outlined by hand. Just a tag that matches. This is blank. Does have the silver edging on the paper. I don't know how they did that either. It's so pretty. This is a single piece of paper. More of what's on front. Just hanging off the edge here. And then more of this green seaweed paper. And this says, don't be such a guppy. Lots of room to write. This is coffee dyed paper, and I use a grate of sorts and then I bake it to dry it, and it gives me these like bubbles and water spots. This I cut out of a book. I have a Hans Christian Andersen copy reader of that I rescued from going to the bin. But it is Littlest Mermaid. Oh my gosh, this story, the real story, not the Disney story, the real story, horrific. So I did not put a lot of it, but this picture is just so beautiful of her swimming, and I do have it on some stamped book page, and of course another card, and I do have some bubbles, a gold bubble stamped that carry on to this part of the paper to match the bubbles on this paper. Are we still in frame? I am just moving all over the place, aren't I? This I think has to be one of my favorites. I did not go over this in any kind of color because just the tranquility of her sitting on this rock, enjoying the sun, and this water paper is just so pretty. I just didn't want to take away from the tranquility of that, so I did not embellish it much. I do have this embellished kind of to match the clouds, but just the simplicity of that water and her looks so peaceful, and I did that intentionally. This says hit the beach, referring to her. This is just a tag with some layers where you can write, and this has got some puffy glitter texture on it. Three, but there's only two journaling cards, and again this beautiful blank card which matches this beautiful paper that looks like ocean and beach. So it's all kind of tied together, and there's always empty spots on these so you can add more. This is just the center, again, the center of the second signature. There are 3 signatures in this book. Am I still in frame? Boy, I just want to go over there, don't I? This is just layers of bubble stamps. Multiple colors of grays and blues to give it depth. and feel like you're swimming. But anyways, more, and now you can see why this is not something that I would make a pocket out of, but it's a beautiful embellishment. Like I said, I have it here as a sheet, but here I just had the one little layer just to add something. Then I did hang, this says actually a mermaid, and I've got the little matching crab and some, this is just beautiful. It looks like a little fish netting, or I just love that. And then this is an altered paper clip that matches. This little sharky guy matches, and this has the silver on the edge, so it's beautiful paper. I really made an effort not to like edge those papers like I do, say here, just because they have that silver built into it somehow. Little mermaid journaling card, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little shark fin. It says sweet and salty, so I'm giving the sweet with her and the salty with him, and the little shark fin, because sometimes you're sweet and sometimes you're salty. More coffee dyed paper, and this is a art paper. It is not a copy paper, so it's very thick. I don't know if you can hear it. Texture to me is everything. So this is a thick, like almost canvasy feeling paper, and I did that intentionally. This is a pocket, again stamped with layers, or not stenciled with layers of the fish stencil. Mermaid, a little kind of clammy shell. My rendition of a clammy shell, but not really, because it's kind of a blob where the fish are, but just idea of it. I must be a mermaid, for I have no fear of depths and a great fear of shallow living. Just a journal card, and you'll see some bubbles up here and a little, what you call it, and that's just the back of the shark altered tag. This says Mermaid Vibes. This is, I don't know if you can see it, but that's a silver, but it's also like an opalescent silver, so it's really pretty paper. Again, another grommet. This one's a purple bulb pin to match the purple. It's got a real seashell on it, and this pocket has a book in it. Okay, that pocket, that again, that paper collection has silver, kind of opalescent-y. This is a little miniature book with some laces. Little mermaid and her guy, and this is actual several pages of just papers, so it's like a little mini journaling book inside the big journaling book with its own little tassel. So we're gonna put that back, and it just fits in, and I have it halfway out because it keeps it from sinking in. It makes a beautiful background, but it also leaves this out of the spine so that you can see it. If you wanted, if that was too much clutter, if you put it all the way in the pocket, it would sink a little and it wouldn't clutter things up. Boy, this is long. I told you it was going to be a long flip through. There's a lot to look at. Just blank paper. More of that silver edged paper collection. Intentionally left. I wanted to just give your eyes some resting spots. And then we go back into some more ink work, stamp work. Sorry, silk. This page is actually sewn. I don't know if you noticed that on the other side, but and then I've got this altered paper clip here for no reason at all, just because it's green. It can be moved anywhere. It's got this beautiful piece of jewelry. This pearl has, oh, can you see it? This pearl has just a beautiful shank on it, so it just fits perfectly. Gems, pearls, all of it. Beautiful little mermaid piece. It's peeking out of here. Ooh, get her back in her little pocket. Her little friends placed right in the center. You'll notice the stamping carries over onto this page. That's intentional. A little matching kind of seahorse over here. And, oh, guys, Wait till you see this. It's another one of those coffee dyed tissue paper pockets. Okay, look at what's inside. Is she not amazing? Huh? There is this little edge to stick out. There is a dip here to pull her out. I don't know if you can catch that, but she is one that I hand outlined, even the ocean, her shells, her hair. Just a journaling card, nothing on the back. But, oh, man. And this paper matches this paper, the purple and the green. And what's really cool, guys, can you see? You can see through that paper. And you can see inside that she's in there. Love that. Little guppy. This. Just a decoration. Nothing at all, really. Little mermaid. Ocean waves. Little star. Little hanging over. Bulb pen with a matching starfish. Then this mandala. Oh, the gold matches. The gold matches mandala. And then this is another one of those little booklets with just papers in there for you to write in. And then it fits right in here. I do lift up her tail to protect it from being caught in the lace of those layered mandalas. This is lace. This is not. So just protecting her is all. I don't want her fin to get bent. So, and he looks cute because he dangles there. More bubbles on this metal paper, which is gorgeous. And you can, mount pictures here. You can mount pictures here and you could just, glue something like that there and write on it. When I send off my books, I don't know if you've seen in the reviews, but you get quite a pack of freebies, and they usually include like a postcard that matches the theme and just a couple little bits of paper and some stickers and things that match. I like to give just a little ephemera pack, kind of, I guess, small one. Don't get excited. It's not 20 pieces or anything. It's a handful of pieces, but usually there's something included that would fit right there that you could write on, you could glue. But I don't want to, I want you guys to be able to decide where you want things. This, oh, I love making these tags. This tag is made of scraps of the papers included in the book. So if you look through here, all of these papers are in the book. And I love making these because it's very cathartic. I just glue, and they're all different lengths, and it looks crazy and stuff. And then I cut around the tag, and it reveals the shape of it. And it's so fun, and it's so pretty to reveal the tag once everything's glued down. So there's that. And oh, I don't know if you saw, but there's a map here. And these tags could go anywhere. Like you could add them to one of the other text spots and then put what you wanted. Whoops, where'd it go? There. But that's where I have it for right now. And you can see it sticks out the top with the ribbons. And now I've exposed her. This is more of that coffee dyed kind of canvasy paper. And this is beautiful. Again, you're going to want something. Here's another item I use for writing. It's a acrylic stamp thing that has measuring and stuff like that on it too. It's excellent for writing, but she has very faint. Can you see the lines? I did that digitally on the computer and then printed her up. And I did the lines. So I'll take a printable pack that I bought or whatever, alter it, and make it my own thing, and then include it in the book. So like I fainted it and then added lines to it so you can write over the top of her. More lined paper, some beautiful shell paper, some more of the stenciling fish, and it says reasons for being a mermaid. Oops, look, I call that confetti. I call it journal confetti when you open things up and there's just stuff. So, usually it's something that got cut off a corner or something. This time it's shaped like a star. That's funny. Reasons for being a mermaid. No pants, no periods, perfect hair, free clam bra. Then you pull this out, and this is again coffee stained pocket. This is a beautiful journaling card with the silver. And then this is an altered paper clip that matches. It's got some book papers and things. It actually has some ledger paper. It has all kinds of crazy stuff. And a brad. Oh, and the back is a paper that you will see coming up, but it matches here nicely, but you can again move it wherever you want. And then this is just lined paper, but it's lined with a wave. I created that for you to give that wavy feel. This says Mermaid Lounge. You can cover this up with pictures if you want. You can leave it alone. Just write. Do whatever you want. So this is a tuck spot with another one of these beautiful papers. And you can mount something here, write about it here, or you can glue down a journaling card there and write there, however you want to handle it. Here's a text spot with the mermaid. And I've included a pirate kind of themed paper. I've got, again, the bow for the center signature that you can trim back. Just like I said, be wary of trimming the part that's holding it in if you're going to trim back the bow. But I think the bow adds character. That's why I did it this time. I did hand outline with some silver on this night water along with the edge of the ship and the pirate. And this is an altered paper clip, which is so cute. 1950s like mermaid kind of thing going on. And again, you can cover this up, or you can just embrace the pirate ship and the mermaid watching the pirate ship. So let's see what's next. Oh, more of this pirate ship paper. It's in the bottle. This says Shell Yeah, which I don't know why I'm saying that, because you can read it. Some matte paper with a little ship. Another one of these bow another one of these little bow altered paper clips, because this is a text spot with one of those pretty papers, but it's from a Bev, and I always feel like that just can use an extra clip. These bows are all tied and glued, so they should stay put. Then there's this layout again with that just calming water paper. This is just a journaling card. And then you might hear my husband in the background. He's homesick today, so he's kind of moping around the house a little bit. And as free as the ocean, that is opalescent. I don't know if you can see that. And then this doesn't come off. These are attached, but they match. And then another one of these books. This comes out. This is a pocket. And this is the booklet that's in that pocket. And these books are not sewn. These books are wrapped, so you can actually add things to them if you wanted by sliding them under there. You could take papers out by sliding them under. So you guys are good to go there. Let me tighten that one a little. But this is glued on and secured, and it's torn on purpose, and I just have some beautiful papers in there for you to write on. And again, another pocket. And I just think this guy's funny. This has the octopus painting. And I just love that picture. And the back is just like plain, so you could write on it easily. You can mount a picture on it. You know, another thing you can do is you could mount a picture on the pocket and then write on the journaling card inside the pocket. So lots of options. Then this is a text spot with a journaling card. And I absolutely love the little mermaid paper. Am I out of frame again? Of course. And then this is just beautiful. This is stamping. These are actually paper flowers with a brad. And then little mermaid tail. And you could use that as a text spot if you wanted. So we could technically do that. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. But just beautiful papers. I think extraordinary. And then just more writing and mounting. This is another one that is a picture with the faint lines, so you can write on it. And she's just a mermaid with a parasol, reading a book, minding her own business. On that tie-dyed or the coffee-dyed canvas paper, the other tag, which is the end of the book. Does look like there are a couple places that I do need to go back. It looks like I missed edging this one. Yeah, like I did that one. So I will go back and edge a couple of these tags. But other than that, this is the book. It's beautiful. I spent so much time making this book, guys. I hope you absolutely love it. It's just so beautiful, so good. So, oh, like even this ribbon has some pearls in it. So pretty. I hope you like it. Happy crafting.